I would like to give a brief tour of our new temple in construction. And I'm walking through the temple as we entered the door. On this side, on the left side, we have courtroom and a shoe rack. Next to it, we have a foot wash station and the restroom. And on this side, we have temple office with the reception window. And the other side is the passage from community hall.
I think Springfield has a great and diverse Indian community, and building a temple is something the community has needed and wanted for many, many years. And I think it'll help bring the entire diaspora of Indians together in Springfield. And I think that's the real motivation behind it. It's for our parents, ourselves, our children. That's the reason we're building the temple.
Religion is my safe place to go. It's my safety net, and it's important for me to feel that I'm okay going to a place where I can express myself. I was raised in a very religious family. It's important for me to have my children experience the same, for them to be grounded to that religion, and I just want to make sure that they have a nice place they can call home.
Where we are standing, all of us, is going to be Rajgopuram, the main base, which is called Kalagaram. It will be 20 feet wide by 5 to 6 feet deep and 18 foot high. And then we will have Rajgopuram on top of it. And the one we are looking mainly in front of us, we're going to be Mahalakshmi Garbhalaya. Mahalakshmi deity will sit there. Next, right to Mahalakshmi is going to be Balaji, and the left is going to be Shiva.
It helps to have a structure that follows the science of our architecture, the principles of building temples, following the science of this architecture called Vastu Shastra. And that really drives the need for having a structure that kind of reflects where we came from. We want something that looks and feels like where we are from back home.
On the south side, we have here first deity is going to be Mahaganapati, as we all visit him first. And then here it's going to be Durga Mata here. And on this side is going to be Ayyappan. And if you look into the other side, we're going to have Ram Parivar, Radha Krishna, and Satyanarayana Swami. And if we come further, we'll have Dattatreya, Sai Baba, and then Jalaram Baba. Right here, we will have Hanuman right next to Rajgopuram.
The new temple will be approximately 16,000 square feet in size. It'll actually have a community building, and along with the temple itself. Both are about equally sized above ground buildings. In the community building, that'd be where some of the other classrooms will be, a kitchen, and a community hall, and hopefully some events can be hosted on site. There'll even be a small library. So there'll be a lot of different things that can be offered to our community.
This is the 10-foot wide passage. It's all closed up, so easy to walk even in winter.
Hindu culture has so many different things that it offers, and the temple just gives us a good platform to sort of unpack it a little bit, understand it a little bit better. We have something called Annadata, in which the community cooks for the rest of the community. In a small group of people cook for the rest of the community. I think it kind of brings people together. It gives them a platform to just, talk to each other.
As you can see, this is the main entrance it's at the ground level. So people can park here and walk through this door. And as we walk, we'll have medical exam room this will be free clinic for anybody who wants to come. And we'll have the ladies' restrooms and men's restrooms. And behind, we have the boardroom. And what you are seeing in the front is a big stage. We're going to build the stage, and it will be the dining hall and the auditorium. And on both sides of it, we will have green room, or it could be classrooms. And this will be our kitchen. This will be the entrance, right?
Yes, that's the entrance. One of the entrances into the kitchen area.
This is the entrance, right. Maybe you can tell me, Mike, what we have here.
We just went through one of the entrance doors into the kitchen. The large opening right here will have a coiling door, and this is a pass-through to pass food out and to bring dirty dishes back into it. Then you have appliances along the outside wall. Where the window is where the 3-compartment sink is. There is going to be, the kitchen hood sits right in this area where you're going to have your ranges and stoves and everything. The adjoining space is storage.
So there's a variety of benefits that could come, and in order to provide those, we definitely need to be able to monetarily support the temple. So donations would go a long way. Small or large, everything adds up. So I think it would be wonderful to have the entire community support this cause.
This is a temple not for one person, not for one community, but for the whole Indian community at large. Our doors are open to anybody who wants to walk in and to have a quiet moment with God. I think this is a common goal. We need to believe in the oneness of God, and the community, I urge them strongly to contribute to this very, very good cause.
Donations provide the capital that is required to actually create the vision. And beyond creating the vision, it also creates the foundation for the temple to be strong, not just this year or next year, but for years into the future. So we ask all of our community members and all the supporters of the temple and who share in this vision to donate, and donate generously.
And this is not just for the current generation, it's for generations to come. We're looking and we're planning for something that's way beyond all of our lifetimes. So this is a structure that's going to stand to the test of time. It's going to reflect what culture and heritage we want to preserve.
I think it'll be a great addition to the city of Springfield and the city of Chatham. I think it'll help our community really solidify and create a strong base within Springfield and the greater Springfield metro area. You know, we are living in a place that's very different than where we've come from, but in order to preserve some of the values that we hold dear, I think having a place like this makes a huge difference, not only in our own lives, but in the lives of our children and our lives of our parents. I think it's going to be a greatly positive impact.